If you are disappointed that Throg didn't get as much screen time as you would have liked because, hey, it's a Thor frog, or a frog Thor, you will probably be a little bit more disappointed knowing that they cut out an entire sequence featuring the character, which was actually part of the first episode. So let's talk about this and what it would have been. So what we learned recently is that Throg actually had a full-on scene and action sequence in Loki, and this was part of the first episode, where it would have featured Tom Hiddleston as, of course, DB Cooper, that whole thing that happens in the first episode. Just there was a lot more. They actually fully shot a scene in the episode where Loki is taken down by Frog Thor. But that entire sequence had to be cut due to the fact that the episode was slowed down. It was not moving as fast as they wanted it to, and it sort of felt like a stop, like a pit stop. It's like, oh, we got to slow down, we got to do this action sequence, then we'll move on to the next thing. And you can kind of understand, that sort of approach to it. If a story that's supposed to be moving rapidly, like the first episode of Loki, slows down, then that really does a lot of disservice to it. But at the same time, knowing that they actually shot and completed that sequence and cut it is even more disappointing. And my hope would be that they release all the cut sequences that they were close to completing or complete in some sort of like variant archives or something so we can see them, because we do get Throg. He's in a jar for like, 3 seconds maybe, and that's it. And that's kind of unfortunate knowing that they had that character fully complete and animated in a action sequence actually destroying Loki. Like, that'd be pretty funny. But it's one of those things that I think they made a smart choice, but ultimately I hope that that smart choice leads them to release it. Kind of like how they released the extended cut of the Zemo dance. Or who knows, maybe 3 months from now, after the series has been watched by everybody, somebody's going to rewatch and go, hey, did you notice they changed the scene? They added more stuff to it? Kind of like they did for WandaVision. I mean, that's a new approach. Stealth patch your actual watchable content. Wow, this really is a dystopia. And I would say, hey, maybe we can wait for the Blu-ray and DVD. Oh no, we're not going to get those for these shows, so they're not going to be included on them. And Disney already gimps all the Marvel stuff with barely any content on physical release, so don't hold your breath. Do not hold your breath, because you'll be disappointed, because their releases are bare bones to the max. But you know what? At least we know that the sequence is complete, so maybe they'll release it. Maybe they won't. I hope they do. I really want to see it. Maybe there can be more Throg. Give us a Throg animated series. Throg and alligator. Or crocodile, I cannot remember. What is the difference between those two? Somebody told me, look at the teeth. What? They look the same. They look deadly. Whatever. Y'all remember Lake Placid with Jimmy the King? That was a great movie.